Eh bien, salut tout le monde, c'est Ynaxx, j'espère que vous allez bien les amis. On se retrouve une nouvelle fois sur The Invincible. Donc on a vu un petit peu comment ça s'est passé avec le convoi. Là, on a une autre partie du convoi, on va aller voir directement ce qui s'est passé. On avait... donc on était passé par ce petit trou, fait par un canon antimatière. C'était, je crois, T. Donc a priori... Il y a un autre véhicule ici. Celui-là, je l'avais pas vu. Là, il y a quelqu'un. C'est quoi ça? Ouais, il y a quelqu'un. Là, on voit pas bien d'ici. C'est qui? C'est lui. Sokolny. C'est ça, hein, Sokolny. Alors, le but, je répète, c'est de trouver ce qui s'est passé justement au convoi.
Huh. That wasn't difficult. It's right there.
Les enregistrements. Ah, il y a quelque chose. D'accord. Donc là, il n'y a rien d'autre. Il y a un truc... Putain, il y a quelque chose là-bas. Le rover. D'accord. ATR-12. ATR-12, donc c'est le premier, c'est celui-là. On peut grimper dans le véhicule.
I found another body in the rover's cabin.
I'm afraid it won't be the last, Doctor. Does the body make it difficult to access the recorder?
I can get in from the other side. So, no, it doesn't make it difficult for me, as you put it, sir.
Ok. Alors, on a des boutons. Voilà, c'est ça que j'ai aperçu. Recorder. Ok.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable of them. But it's nothing to complain about, is it?
So, let's hear it.
Alors.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
Des trucs sur le radar.
I saw it on the slides.
We encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates. Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day. Base, this is Boza. Doctor, these tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... This is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies. Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it? Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, They somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there? Navigator's unavailable right now. Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there? Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart. Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base. But why? What happened? Scouts came back from this whole city. Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being is such as helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Ok. C'est quoi ça? D'accord. Alors je crois que ça a bougé pendant qu'il y avait l'enregistrement, mais... D'accord. Bon, là il n'y a rien. Et... Bon, je pense que je peux sortir là. Donc lui c'est qui? Dobrov. On a quand même identifié quand même pas mal. On va continuer. Il y a un véhicule.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like, from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. Bushes already protrude from the holes.
I don't get it. Those bushes again. And here I thought it was all coming together.
I still don't think we know the whole picture. Maybe if I look inside the transporter, I can find out more.
On va vérifier autour. Ah, il y a un passage là. Ils disent que... Bon, c'est celui-là et l'autre. Ouais, c'est ça. Il y a quelque chose là. Véhicule. Ah non, il y a quelqu'un. Osteras, c'est ça? Il y a un O devant? Ouais, c'est Osteras. D'accord, donc on voit bien qu'il y a un passage qui va vers le sud. Hein. Pas vers le sud. Par le bas de la carte en tout cas. D'accord, donc là il y a un autre véhicule. Je fais le tour pour voir si on peut voir quelque chose. Et là... Pourquoi je peux pas descendre? Ah, si, je peux descendre. La porte. Ah, j'ai la clé.
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
Ah, mais il y a beaucoup de végétation là. Oui.
It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet. Now!
C'est un robot ça. Récipient.
I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theory, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are persuading yourself to define it as a life form?
New information changes perspective, Astrogator. But I think it's better to withhold any further classification until we learn more about genesis of these creatures.
I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material. And they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source. And so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
D'accord. Donc là, faut que je recule. D'accord. Là, on a un autre véhicule. On en est à combien du coup véhicules, il nous en manque 4. 4, il nous manque encore un robot. Il nous manque 1, 2, 3, 4 personnes à trouver. Au niveau de la liste. Il n'y a pas moyen de... Sur le tour, peut-être qu'il y a une entrée. Théorie, enfin de là on voit personne, hein. De là on voit personne. Il y a un bouclier.
The
Porteur.
second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it
J'ai
is
pas vu.
operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
D'accord. Brèche du bouclier.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it. The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet.
Émetteur.
There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only. Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
D'accord. Je suppose que c'est dans la crevasse qu'on a vue tout à l'heure. Ça fait bien quand ce bruit s'arrête, hein, parce que c'est un petit peu les oreilles. Alors, on a identifié d'autres véhicules ou pas? Non. Hein. Ah, on n'est peut-être pas assez proche pour voir les codes. Je le trouve vraiment super ce jeu. On a vraiment l'impression de mener toute une enquête sur ce qui s'est passé, et ce qu'il y a c'est qu'on vient bien après, donc il faut vraiment essayer de chercher un petit peu tout. Bon. Longe. Les décors sont vraiment très chouettes. Hein. On voit rien du tout. D'accord. On passe bien par là. Oh, une sonde.
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. Its registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
D'accord. Par hasard, non, on a juste la sonde. Hein. Elle m'a pris en photo là. Et ici. Elle m'a cassé la gueule.
Come here,
Et là.
little proby? Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
Il y a un passage là-bas. Alors, ce qu'il y a, c'est que c'est tellement bien fait que je sais pas s'il y a des endroits où on peut passer ou pas. Monter par là? On aurait tendance à vraiment tout visiter, mais il y a des choses qu'on peut pas. D'après la carte, alors on peut aller ici, hein, on voit qu'il y a peut-être potentiellement quelque chose. Bouge pas, j'arrive, hein, je visite simplement. De ce côté. Aller plus loin. Ici. A priori, non. Non, il n'y a pas d'autre chemin. Une autre personne là. Alors il le note, mais il n'y a rien sur le sac à dos qui permet de... Acquis. Miawa.
I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
We can do that too. You're right, Yasna. You're there. You make the decision.
Thank you, sir.
Ouais, mais il y a les mouches qui vont m'attaquer là.
Still with you.
Yeah, it's here.
On peut visiter un petit peu au cas où si on trouve d'autres personnes. J'ai l'impression que c'est la sonde. Hein. J'ai l'impression que c'est la sonde. Faire quand même un petit peu le tour. Ah. Il y a deux pics. A priori, de ce côté, il n'y a rien. On va aller vers la sonde. Il va y avoir quelque chose d'autre. Hein. Là. C'est l'Ynaxx. Il faut peut-être se mettre au bord de la falaise. Bon, à mon avis, on peut pas monter. Hein. Je vais quand même essayer. Ici. Tomber. Oui. Oui, on peut tomber. Je pense pas qu'on puisse le prendre pour l'instant, c'est pas bien grave. D'accord. A priori, j'ai pas de pic hein, de ce côté. A priori, y a rien. A priori, y a rien. Je peux prendre le numéro du véhicule pour le coup. TMU 80 et des bananes. 88. TMU, hein. Ouais, c'est TMU. TMU, donc c'est celui-là. C'est celui-là. Bon, on va nous dire, on va faire exactement ce qu'on nous dit. Je suppose qu'il faut rentrer par le sous-sol. Ok.
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead.
Comment on l'éteint? Il y a un truc là.
The field is no longer a problem.
Meaning?
Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out.
Oh. Est-ce qu'il fallait vraiment que je rentre dedans? Je vois pas ce que je peux faire. Hein. Je vois pas ce que je peux faire à l'intérieur. Comment je suis censé monter, moi? Ça va? bon, la porte est ouverte ici, mais... J'ai peut-être oublié de faire quelque chose. Ils disent bien de prendre le véhicule. Hein. Ah, il n'y avait pas la flèche. J'ai juste cliqué dessus.
Climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that
On
the
peut
car.
pas fermer la porte. Ah, bien.
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
Oh.
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they
C'est la
belong.
rampe arrière.
What are you...
I just worry that we might spread this threat. And the tragedy of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic. We can handle some mechanical flies. Humanity survived worse.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure? We were clueless just a moment ago. We've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
D'accord. Là. Y'a rien. Sans déconner.
Wow. I must admit, they look amazing.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole is opening the street.
Quoi?
Did you say not to worry? Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
C'est moi qui ai fait la boulette?
If you were wondering, sir, how large a group of these flies could be, I can tell you.
Yes, Yasna, I know. I can see it from fucking orbit.
Je suis mort là. Bah c'est la fin. C'est la fin. Bon ben, il est déjà dans ma liste de souhaits. Sincèrement, je m'attendais pas à un jeu aussi prenant. Je sais pas ce que vous en pensez. Dites-moi dans les commentaires comment vous avez trouvé le jeu. Franchement, moi je suis même surpris, en fait, très surpris de la tournure un petit peu de comment il se joue. Sincèrement, il est vraiment très bien. Sur ce les amis, n'hésitez pas à laisser un petit pouce bleu, ça me fera plaisir, à vous abonner à la chaîne si ça n'est pas déjà fait. Sur ce, je vous dis prenez soin de vous et à très bientôt.